All right, all right. We are back. We are back. In the back. Hey, man, I know most of y'all be wondering why I like to be in my car and record in my car and show off my car. It's because there was one point in time when I didn't have a car. Your boy used to be on foot. Used to be booking it on foot. Used to be either riding a bike, walking, or taking a bus to wherever the hell I had to go. There was a time where things was really hard and I didn't have no license. I couldn't drive my car and I tried to change my life. I tried to change my life for the better. And I used to try to get out there and really try to find a job because I realized all that, street stuff, taking from people, selling things I shouldn't be selling, it was going to have to come to an end. So, kind of at a young age, I was a young man, and it made me realize that, you know, I got to get out there and get a real job and do right. Can't be living like this no more. Can't be living out here hustling and doing wrong no more. I got to do things the right way. And I learned that pretty young. And I used to have to either ride a bike, walk, or take a bus to get these job applications, to these interviews. I used to be having a button up, slacks, hard bottoms with them thin ass socks, belling to find me a job, going to multiple places every day, waking up every day on a mission to go find me a job, go do right. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to be, what the hell I wanted to do, but I did know was that I needed a damn J-O-B. So me and my boy D, shout out to D, my best friend, one of my best homeboys, we both didn't have a car. I didn't have a license. Well, look, at this time in my life, I did have a car, but I didn't have no license. My license got suspended because I used to run around the streets, drive reckless. I think I got about 10 points on my license in 1 year. Got that shit suspended for a whole year. And I was like, damn, I needed a job because if I wanted to hustle, I needed a car to hustle and drive, and I couldn't do that anymore. So I'm like, man, this must be a sign. I think I need to get me a job. So I was looking for a job. So every day, I throw on, me and D would throw on our slacks, we throw on our button ups, go get applications, fill them out, hit interviews every day on the bus. We used to ride the bus. Stinky, dirty motherfuckers on the bus when we over here all dressed up with our hard bottoms looking like we going to church. That was a terrible time in my life. So yes, now that I am successful, I appreciate my car. I am going to show off my car because at one time I didn't have this. Look, let me tell you a story. One of the first jobs that we got, me and my boy. So we was constantly dressed up, belling, hot as hell. And I remember this was during the summer too. Hot as hell, sweating in this in these damn slacks and hard bottoms, blisters on our feet from walking, knocking on different businesses, trying to get job applications and stuff. It was hard. We wasn't getting hired, but we was trying. We was out there trying. We wouldn't give up. So my homeboy D, his sister said, "Oh, I think I got you. I got us a job. It's in sales." So I said, "Oh," so we got excited. We like, fuck it, cool. She had a car. She's like, "Yeah, our first day is this day, such and such." This happened many years ago. I don't remember the exact details, but I know we didn't have a car, and we wasn't gonna take the bus. I think it was far as fuck where we had to go, so we wasn't gonna take the bus. So she had a car. She said, "Don't worry, we're gonna drive there together, And then, you know, they say you hired. We just got to show up. So we was like, how we got to dress? Oh, you got to dress, you know, how you've been going on your job applications and going on your interviews. So we over there, we throw on our button ups, our nice little button ups, throw on our slacks, hard bottoms again, thin ass socks. You know, we kind of happy. Like, all right, this gonna be our first job. Whoa. Then we get there, we get introduced to the manager, person in charge. He welcome us. We kind of excited, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people there. There's a lot of people, maybe like 20, 30 people there, all, you know, mingling. We didn't know nobody. You know, I'm not really into making new friends and shit. And this is my first time really trying to get me a job and shit. So I didn't know, you know, me and D talking to each other. We excited, but we wondering what all this is about. And then, you know, I think what, 9 o'clock hit. Then the manager gathered us up in a room. Tell everybody start he tell everybody start get inside of a circle. We had to create a circle. So we creating this circle and I'm looking at D like, man, what the hell going on here? So whatever, you know, I guess this is part of it. So we get in a circle. And then these motherfuckers start chanting. They start doing some weird chanting shit. And me and D not getting jiggy with this shit. We like, man, what the hell is this, man? It's like some cult type shit. They start chatting, cheering, doing some, I don't know. I don't remember exactly. This is a long time ago, but they start doing some chants. Everybody's all hyped and jumping up and down and clapping and me and D looking like, man, what the hell we done got ourselves into, man? But we stay we a little shy and shit. We stay in the course. And then all that chanting shit is over. So then you look like, all right, cool. Then you start breaking us up in teams, asking who had a car, who did it. You know, I didn't have no car. D didn't have no car. I think his sister had a car, so they put her with a group of like, you know, I think it's a group of like 3 or 4. So they put however many could fit in that car. So they put her in a group, and then she go off. Then they put me in a group with somebody that had a car. And then they separated me and D. So they give us like a bag of just shit in it. I don't remember what. I think it was like knives and some bunch of shit in it. And they put me in my group and we roll. We get in the car. See D. Hey, I see you later. We get in the car. Then we roll. We roll out. I remember we went to Hollywood. We hit Sunset. And I'm like, damn, what the hell are we doing? He's like, hey, we gotta sell these things in this bag. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we find a location and we park. Then we get to our first location. We knock on the door. You know, I'm guess I'm getting trained or whatever. And I'm seeing him trying to, you know, knock on the door. Oh, no soliciting. Well, get the fuck out of here. Well, so we go to the next business. Knock on the door. Then we get in, and then you see the guy. He try to sell his shit. And in my head, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. This is some bullshit. We over here knocking door to door, selling knives and tools and shit. Oh nah, this is not for me. I know I don't got no job, but this ain't the job I want. I don't have a job, but this ain't it. So I think after the 4, I was like, all right, that's all. I'm rolled all the way out here with these dudes and shit, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, I gotta make a way to get the hell out of here. So, shit, you know, I think I just kept on walking with him and shit. It's hot and shit. And I ain't having it, and I'm all disappointed now because at first I was excited about having a job. Now I'm like, man, I got myself in some bullshit, and I'm way out here. Now I got to try to figure out how to make it home and ditch these fools because I ain't about to be walking up and down these Sunset Hollywood streets for the next 6-7 hours. You got me effed up. So if I remember correctly, they keep on knocking on these doors. And I tell one of the dudes, hey, I want to go and do this on my own. So go ahead and give me that bag. Give me that bag, and I'm gonna go get ahead of you guys, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna go to that next business, whatever the business was. So I'm gonna go to that next one, and I'm gonna try to do my thing. I got the hang of this. Give me the bag. I go. They go into to that business what they were going into. And then what I do? Shit. I didn't go to that next business. I left that bag right there where it was at, and got my little $1.35 and got on that MTA. I think back then it was called RTD. Got on that bus. I think it was a 164 and headed my ass right back home. And the funny thing was that when I got to the house, guess who I see? I see D. We see each other and we both start busting up and was like, what the fuck was that? We was like, what the fuck? We thought we was going, oh, hell no. That was some bullshit. So that was 2 hours. It probably was like 2-3 hours of my first day on the job, riding down to Sunset with them, and then spend an hour seeing what kind of bullshit they was doing, and then spend another hour trying to figure out how the hell I'm about to escape this shit because I ain't getting jiggy with this shit. And I got my ass on that bus back to the house, and then I ran right into my homeboy. We both was thinking the same thing. Oh, this is some bullshit. And we both ran at each other. It was like, oh, hell no. But yeah, that was one of the experiences I've had in trying to get a job. You know what I mean? And I was always on the bus. We continued to try to find a job. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one little experience I had. And that's why I like to show off my car. That's why I'm proud of the cars that I drive, and I'm proud of being able to have a car because having a car is a privilege, and not everybody can have a car, and not everybody can drive the kind of cars that I drive. So yes, I am gonna show it off, and I am proud of me having a whip, being able to do what I do, throw rims on it and do what I do to the car. Cause it was one time when I was on a bus, people was laughing, joking, and we over here walking in the hot 100-degree weather in slacks and a button up. So yes, I am happy that I got me a car, and I'm gonna show it off, and I'm gonna keep on showing it off. That's never gonna stop because I'm proud of what I have accomplished in my life because y'all don't know the story that it took for me to get here. And I have overcame a lot of BS to get to where I'm at. So there's nothing wrong with, you know, what you call it, what would you say? Like, I wouldn't call it showing off. There's nothing like boasting, bragging and boasting. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But what I would like to say is, another thing that I would like to say is, for these people that tell you that, or let's just say they tell me, for these people to tell me that I need to be humble, y'all need to just mind your business. If you don't like what I got to show or what I got to say, then go ahead and flip through the channel and go to someone else. Because my thing is, I've earned everything I've got. And I don't need to stay humble. I don't even know what you guys mean by staying humble. Because in the championship game, when Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, when they hit a game-winning shot, they win an MVP trophy. When they win an NBA championship, when they get all them awards and all-time assists, all-time leading scorer, and all that, and they out there saying, "Yes, I'm the GOAT. I am the best." That's them. That's them. What you call it? They not being humble. They are showing off. They are happy about their accomplishments. So when I am out here showing off my car, as you say, showing off, right? If I'm out here showing off my car, showing off my house, showing off my jewelry, my new watch, my new chain, when I'm showing off my money, when I'm showing off my accomplishments, those are my trophies. All those accomplishments are my trophies. Those are my game winners. Those are my MVPs. Those are my NBA championships. Those are mine. So don't tell me to be humble just for you for your insecurity. You want me to be humble because you insecure about what you got going on in life. Because I'm a winner. And when I win, I'm going to show off. I'm going to show off my accomplishments. My house, my cars, my jewelry, my money, my cash. All my accomplishments, those are my trophies. All that shit is my trophies. And I'm going to show it off. Because I'm happy who I became. I am proud of what I have done and proud of what I have accomplished. So those are my trophies, and I'm going to continue to show it off. So all y'all that out here saying, oh, you need to be humble, that's just your insecure ass. That's just you. You know, you want me to be humble because every time that I so-called show off and I'm not humble, all it's doing is reminding you of what you are not doing. Because we all got the same 24 hours in a day. So when I'm not humble and I'm out here showing off my accomplishments, my winnings, my championship trophies, that's just showing you everything that you could have done that you're not doing, and it's making you feel bad. So now you want to tell me to be humble. Nah, I don't work like that. So I'm going to continue to keep on doing me because there's people out there that are motivated by what I do. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And instead of telling people to be humble, maybe you need to step your game up. And that's just a little piece of advice. So don't go out there telling people that they need to be humble. Let them be them and let them be proud of what they accomplish and let them show off their MVP and championship trophies. All right. Well, anyways, I'm out. Just remember, get motivated and get money. Peace.